sound review. Lou, what's going on?
I'm suffering from Helloween withdrawal right now.
Oh my God. Well, we're almost done. We only got another 18 more albums to go.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
We're doing all the singles as well.
Oh, good Lord.
And then all the
Please,
live
no
albums.
more power metal.
And then all the live albums, and then some of the compilations, and then the
EPs released in Zimbabwe that no one else has. We know.
And there's a couple covers albums too. So we'll get to all of it. But for now, we're gonna do "Time of the Oath." I think the band really started to get into being Helloween. Finally, I mean, the new guys finally fit into the band, and they really made an excellent album, and really one of my favorites. Not my favorite yet, but we'll get there. But maybe my second favorite album. And with this, they sound like like today's stuff. I mean, it sounds like really overproduced, computerized kind of stuff. This sounds like a real band, and that's why I love them. I love Roland's guitars on this, and Uli's drums. I think this is my favorite drum performance of his throughout his whole entire Helloween career. Some really great Helloween drumming on this, especially with the song "Mission Motherland." He's all over the place. I used to love playing that song. But I'll start with one of you guys first. Greg, we'll start with you.
Lou can go first.
Lou, let's start with you.
Oh, thanks,
Greg, let's start with you. Lou, let's go with you.
Wait, let's start with you.
It's better if he
Wait,
goes
what's your
first,
favorite
'cause
corner
I don't
album?
have physical copies of these, so I can't remember all the song titles off the top of my head.
All
So it's
right.
easier to just cut in when you guys say something.
All right, go ahead. Lou, we'll start with you.
Overall, and as much as I love the previous one, Master of the Ring, I thought this was a consistent upgrade from the previous album.
Yeah.
It's the Helloween I've become more familiar with, and once again, Dearest's presence in the band just adds to the strength of the songs. Weekath, how do you pronounce his last name?
Wyckoff.
Whitecat, sorry. They also call him Wikey. I know that for a fact. All right. Wikey definitely shines as the primary songwriter of the band, and the cover songs on here are top-notch. I'd have to say it's probably my favorite album overall so far, as it's not just a continuation of the previous album, which is perfect, but kicked up. A huge notch. Bam. Emerald.
Bam.
Some salt.
Yeah. This album is loosely based on Nostradamus. Some songs have to deal with that. I don't even know why they bring that up, but
Well, it's a better album on Nostradamus than Judas Priest Nostradamus was.
yeah. And also on here they have a in memory to Ingo, because he died not too long ago before this was released, and they just write, "Together we have been through both beautiful and rough times. Your place in Halloween's history will be forever. Our memories remain, as well as our gratitude." So I was very upset when I opened up the CD and saw that in there. I'm like, he's dead. Like, that really pissed me off, because then he was never coming back to the band. I thought maybe
he was like 28, right?
I don't know how old he was, but yeah, I know he was young. Yeah.
Shame.
So it sucked, but they put out a really great album on here. And then I also one of my favorite covers, because it also brings back the Keepers 1 cover in a way, with the guy.
Yep.
And I love the inside thing too, because it kind of keeps the Master of the Rings theme going on in there too as well. And so a really cool thing with the album cover.
Yeah, I like the album cover. It bridges the past and the present very well. Well, present at the time.
Yeah. But some really cool songs on here. It starts off with "We Burn." I think that's a good song. It's a little weird with the vocals. But it's a good song. Yeah.
I like what he does. I noticed online when I was reading stuff other people were saying about this, and they were bitching about how his vocals are layered on some songs. But I really think it works as a strength here. I think his vocal performance is much better on this than Master of the Rings. This is just such a step up from Master of the Rings. It's ridiculous. I mean, this is totally full circle evolution of Helloween here.
Yeah,
they're comfortable with each other. They're writing well together.
Yeah. And and then Steel Tormentor, another really great song. They do that one on the live album too, and that actually made me more of a fan. Yep, they made more of a fan of that song when I heard it live. Yeah, because Roland Graphow sings on that one too. Wake Up the Mountain, another really good one. Power, they do that live a lot. That's when they get the crowd going too, and they overextend that song to like 8 minutes, and it's annoying.
Yeah, that one I'm not really crazy about, but it's okay.
Yeah, but I like it.
It's an okay anthem song.
Forever in One. This is where the ballads are kind of not really clicking with me a little bit. Yeah. But probably my favorite song of this whole entire thing, Before the War. Never heard them do a song like this before. I mean, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the older Walls of Jericho type stuff with the speed and everything, but it's just very well put together on here, and it's just one of my favorite songs. Very catchy throughout the whole thing. Like I said, with Uli's drums, the drum patterns before they get into the chorus part are it just blows my mind. Like the drum things that he would do on this. It's just awesome song. And A Million to One. A little wonky song, but I actually like it. I think it's a pretty decent song. So that concludes side one. So, Greg, you want to comment on anything besides what you
dude, nah, don't really have anything to add there. You pretty much covered it. But I like A Million to One too. But that is a weird song.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but it's not a bad song. It's a good one. I wouldn't really skip it. Lou, is this the first time you've heard this album, Lou?
Yes.
Wow. Why are you so late on listening to Helloween?
Again, because Helloween was never one of those bands that I was exposed to until I was in college. Remember, short backstory. First song from Helloween I ever heard was I Want Out, but it was not the Helloween version. It was the Hammerfall version. And the first album I ever heard from them, which was the only album I ever heard from them, up until the time where I was asked to cover the entire discography, was Metal Jukebox, which, as everyone knows, is a fucking covers album. However, being that Wayne has become one of my bosom buddies lately, I can't help but not be influenced by him to listen to Helloween because he never let me hear the end of it if I didn't. So,
are you enjoying your journey so far, though? There's been some up and downs, obviously, but
well, think of it as an inverted bell curve. Started out high, went real low, but it's high again. And I can honestly say that Dearest has truly made me a fan of the band.
Yeah. I think he made such a great fit to the band, and then like I said, all these musicians that are on these albums that we're discussing as of now in these episodes, this is the best version of Helloween to me, in my personal opinion, ever.
Even with the Pumpkins United, is it still your favorite?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep. So, all right, what do you think of side one?
I thought We Burn just when you thought it was safe. They're back, and this track burns and rips. I loved it. Steel Tormentor, my second favorite song. Wake Up the Mountain, the chorus alone, third favorite song. Power, why does Waiki not get credit as a musician and as a songwriter? He's like Yngwie and Vinny with 10 times the talent and skill, in my opinion. And by Vinny, I mean Vinny Vincent. Sorry, Greg, I know you like Vinny, but... Okay. But that is actually my favorite on the album. So...
Oh, wow, cool.
Forever and One, I thought it was a great ballad. I thought it was at least worthy of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a terrible song.
Before the War, very reminiscent of Walls of Jericho, adding to what you said, Wayne. And I thought it added to the greatness of the album. And Million to One closes out side one, right?
Yeah.
What did I say about that? Proof that you could be melodic and powerful, not syrupy.
Yeah, true. Interesting. Yeah. Side two.
Unlike the Scorpions when they went in 1996. Sorry, I had to throw that out there.
We always got to. Scorpions are a huge influence on them, so it's okay.
Yeah, we'll get to that come Metal Jukebox.
Side two. Anything My Mama Don't Like. I mean, I like that song. Very weird title, weird type of song, but I think it's cool. It's a catchy little song. Greg's
catchy and kitschy.
Yeah. Greg.
It's all right. Probably my least favorite on here.
Yeah. I'm not putting it on a compilation or anything, but it's a decent song. Again, Kings Will Be Kings. I'm a little bit familiar with Before the War in a way because it's a fast song. I like that song a lot. Very catchy. Good chorus.
Me too. I like Before the War better.
Yeah. No, Before the War is way better. But, what about you, Lou?
Regarding Kings Will Be Kings, if I speak any more of this album's greatness, I'm afraid people might think I'm on Waiki and Marcus's payroll. So I love it, but I may have to keep my mouth shut. Yeah. No, I'm not on the Helloween payroll.
I might be.
You're not?
I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to give any secrets away.
I heard things, Wayne. I heard things.
Don't let it get out, please.
All right.
Mission Motherland. Very weird song. Weird, especially for them. It's about aliens. And they don't do many songs about aliens. They have a couple songs about aliens, but this one is fully alienish and everything, and with them coming to Earth and all this crap. And it's a really cool song. There's a lot of shit going on in this song. It's almost a 9-minute song. But I think it's really, like I said earlier, one of my favorite drum performances on the whole album, because Uli does a lot of I don't even know what you call them, like quadruplets or whatever, and in certain parts like this or whatever. But it's just, I don't know. There's so many really cool things in that song. I think it's really good. What do you guys think of that song? Because I know it's kind of weird.
I like it. It's a good epic.
You do like
the
it?
drums definitely make it, but that's one of the best songs on here.
Interesting. Good.
I love it. I thought it was a return to epic Helloween. So,
Really?
Yeah. I have nothing bad to say about it.
All right, good. If I knew, I could throw that song away. If I knew the song sucked, I would have never listened to it.
Yeah, that's a filler track. Just,
yeah.
No, totally no lasting impression at all.
No.
Because that's one of the things I was going to say. Even the ones that drag on Master of the Rings and on this, there's generally something memorable about them, but not that
Not
track.
that one. Yeah.
I liked it.
Oh my God. You're fired.
Fine.
Wrong.
No, it's okay. I'll let you like that song.
Thank
I'm glad that you like it, because it's not one of my favorites.
Hey,
And it's not one of their. I would imagine it's not a lot of Halloween fans' favorites either. So,
some people like vanilla, some people like pistachio. It's all good.
I don't like pistachio either.
You're fired. And how dare you wear a red Ghost T-shirt as we're doing this episode?
How do you know it's Ghost? It's not Ghost.
It's not Ghost.
That's a Halloween shirt.
If that's a Halloween shirt, then I'm a Marvin Gaye lookalike. Give me a break.
All right, Marvin Gaye. The last song on the album, Time
There's
of the
no
Oath.
sexual healing here, ladies and gentlemen. I swear to you.
There might be.
Ah, no.
What?
Move on.
I didn't mean me and you.
Oh, thank God.
Me and Greg.
Oh, Greg.
What?
He wasn't even paying attention.
Moving right along.
Time of the Oath. I can give or take that song. It's not one of my favorite ending tracks of the album. Yeah, I can give or take it.
I love it. I think it's cool. I love the take on the Faust story. That's one of the most interesting tracks on here. It's good, heavy, epic.
And Lou, you wouldn't recognize this. That song always reminded me of Chris Benoit's WCW theme song.
Wow, I never thought of that before, but you're right.
Yeah, he had two. You mean the one before he joined the Horsemen? The one that was like that one?
No. It was after that. It was after the Horsemen. Yeah.
I don't remember the one after the Horsemen. I actually don't. I'll have to look that up. But I loved it. It kind of reminded me. I mean, although it came out before the album and song Jugulator, although I heard Jugulator first, kind of reminded me of Jugulator. So I thought that was a good thing. Epic title track. It's my fourth favorite on the album.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I completely respect the fact that when it comes to Helloween, you are definitely the subject matter expert. I'm
terrible at remembering things.
Yes.
You asked me before if I remembered something, and I even forgot what you asked me.
I ask stupid questions. I can't help it because
I know, but those things I should know, but it just leaves my mind because I'm not a fanatic. I'm not a Halloween tard.
Oh, you mean like a Kiss tard or a Maiden tard or any other tard that gets called out on the Rock and Metal Combat podcast? Yeah. Shout out to Ralph and Ian.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people. I love the music, but I don't have to be Mr. Know-It-All.
But back to what I was saying, I mean, when it comes to me, I mean, I'm the newbie here. You're the subject matter expert. So, like you were there from the beginning. I was only there up until about a couple of weeks ago. So,
I wasn't there from the beginning, but I know what you mean. Close enough.
But I respect it.
Yeah. Actually, I want to give a shout out to, hold on a minute here. Because he mentioned us the other day, and I forgot to say something.
Lee Gersman?
Nope. No, but I've been talking to him a lot lately.
I noticed. So is the next Project Resurrect album going to be a Casio keyboard influenced?
It's possible. Metal Open Mind. He mentioned our podcast on his show, and then he also mentioned my band, Project Resurrect, which you can get on projectresurrect.bandcamp.com. So he gave us a nice little shout out, talked about our podcast and where you can find it and all that stuff. And I really thank him for mentioning us because nobody ever talks about us. So
thank you,
I'll
sir.
have to check him out. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. Metal Open Mind on YouTube and iTunes, not iTunes, Twitter and on Facebook as well. So that's that. And Lou, anything else about Time of the Oath?
Yes.
What
again? Excellent cover songs.
Oh, I forgot about the cover songs.
The stuff I have on my computer that I ripped from my CDs that I used to have, I had all the original versions. I wasn't even really aware that they did these expanded ones until later.
Well, I'm fortunate you can get the expanded ones on Apple Music. So
yeah. No, there's some cool ones on here, and I almost forgot about them, but there are some good ones. Go ahead.
The two in particular that really stuck out to me were the Hellion Electric Eye cover that was on the Century Media Judas Priest cover album from '96. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I actually remember hearing this on 89.5 WSOU back in the day. So, technically, my first Helloween song was a Judas Priest cover. And
funny, all your Helloween introductions were all cover songs.
Yes. And then the crazy thing is they cover Magnetic Fields, which is actually Magnetic Fields Part 2 from Jean-Michel Jarre, who is a French new age progressive keyboard influenced keyboard synthesizer player. I remember hearing the original version of the song when I was in Greece. I have a cousin in Greece who's a huge fan of his, and this was on heavy rotation on my summer vacations in 87, 88, 96, and 2000. So when I heard the Helloween version of it, I was like, okay, I like this better.
Yeah. No, they do some really good covers. What about the other songs?
They cover Rain from Status Quo, and I thought it was a great one. Those are actually the only three. Everything else is all originals. Take It to the Limit.
Yeah. How'd you like the original ones?
Oh, they were great. I mean,
still, I Don't Know is my favorite. I think of the all those.
Some stuff worked better as B-sides than as album material, but I will say, Time Goes By, probably my favorite Helloween ballad.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like that one either.
It's okay that we don't like the same stuff. It makes for an interesting conversation.
I like to bust your balls. But yeah, Take It to the Limit is a really good one too. And Walk Your Own Way is pretty cool too. Light in the Sky, I can throw away that one. Well, that's it for this album. Lou, where can we find your show called Music is Life?
MusicIsLifePodcast.com. There you can listen to all the new episodes. You can link to the YouTube page. And by the way, I'm actually releasing a special episode, the Best of Lou Mavs on the Rat's Eye Review show. So that this way I could bring some exposure to Rat's Eye Review on a different platform and hopefully get some more subscribers. We're a little over halfway to monetization, people. Let's do it. By the end of the year, let's get to 1,000 subscribers. We can do it.
We can do it. We're at 575, and I appreciate everybody who has subscribed. I mean, it's really cool. I when we started this, Greg, I mean, I figured who's going to watch this,
I thought the same thing.
And I thought maybe we'll give it like a few months, and then we'll just, it'll just disappear into outer space. But we stuck with this now since 2018.
I enjoy doing it a lot. I'm glad we've
I do too,
especially have kept it going. Yeah.
This is like guys' night out. I need this. I don't like my other friends.
We should all start wearing no ma'am shirts.
We should.
Married with Children. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm gonna order them. I gotta figure out where.
Well, I'm just happy to be a part of it as the new guy still. So thank you, gentlemen.
No, we love having you, and you've been a great addition to the show. And I'm glad the other guy that used to be here in your spot is gone.
I'm not here to speak ill of anyone, unless his name is Michael Kiske. Anyways,
no, I like him. I like Nate. What's he up to anyway lately, Greg? Anything?
5'10".
Well,
Bad
he's
joke.
got a new job, and I haven't really talked to him since I've been back, to be honest with you. But he's doing good.
Mhm. That's good. I unfriended him. So we will see.
Oh Jesus.
I like him, but we're not friends.
Yeah. No. So ratsaladreview.com. Please check out all our stuff. And we will see you guys tomorrow with Better Than Raw. What the hell does that mean? I don't know. See you next time. Bye.
I do.
Peace.